birds are creepy, okay? And I mean, obviously, there are some exceptions. Like, there are small, little, tiny birds that are kind of nice and they don't really do anything because they're like the bumblebee of birds. Um, penguins, pretty chill. They like give each other presents. Gay penguins take care of the babies sometimes that are orphaned. And I just learned they experience grief, which I thought was really interesting. Apparently, if another penguin dies, they'll like use their beaks to like, and then they'll like dig a hole in the ice and they'll just like plop the body in there and then they'll cry about it. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Penguins have empathy. That's nice. Corvids creeps me out that they can talk. I did not know that ravens and crows can talk a little bit, and it's really fucking weird.
Hello.
Hi.
But I respect them because they are tool-using animals that generally can be friends with humans as long as you're nice to them, and they sometimes bring you cool stuff or like help you find things that you lost. Like, that's nice. But yeah, for the most part, I don't understand how you can look into their soulless, beady little eyes and be like, oh, honey, come look at Wilbur. He's thinking about murdering us in our sleep again because we forced him to sleep in bird Alcatraz. Yeah, like, for the most part, birds seem to harbor an unhealthy amount of unbridled rage towards every living thing. I spent like a whole day just watching like compilations of birds attacking people, and you think like, oh, it's because they're nesting or whatever. But sometimes they're just being assholes. Like, they're clearly not near any place where, like, a baby bird nest would be. They're just being jerks. It's like you stepped into, like, a gang turf war, but, like, you were actually just trying to eat some chips, and the birds take that as, like, a personal affront against, like, their territory, and they're like, oh, how dare you look in my direction, human. Or, like, I saw this one video, so I don't even know what kind of bird it was, but it was really tall, and it kept, like, there was, like, a toy snake in front of it, and it kicked it, and you're like, okay, that's fair, it's defending itself, but then when it realizes that the snake's not doing anything back, it just keeps kicking it. I don't understand how you could be like, oh, this is a dead thing, I'm just gonna keep brutalizing it. Intense, evil, and, like, the only thing scarier than a bird might be a bird with a weapon.
Louis, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Louis. Louis. Louis!
So, yeah, birds, I don't know, what, like, maybe I'm biased, because obviously I live in Canada, and we have Canada geese, which are infamous for being, like, pure, demonic, possessed entities of evil. Yeah, even, like, the way that, like, groups of birds will have this, like, weird swarming behavior where, like, if you have food, and I can't be the only one that finds it scary, because Alfred Hitchcock made a whole movie about it. Like, half of the scenes are just like that, you know, like, when birds, like, they know you have food, so they, like, as a group, they all start, like, floating down to, like, sit, and then they kind of, like, move closer and closer and closer. Yeah, like, the whole movie is just birds, like, slowly moving towards you, and it's really creepy, and also some lady gently whispering, birds, and then, like, swooning in terror. Honestly, Tippi Hedren deserved better. And, like, I don't know if it's, like, a primal fear, because when you're looking at these compilations, like, the people are already kind of scared of the bird, even though, like, if you think about it, birds are really small. Well, some of them are really small. The ones that are the meanest are really small. There are obviously, like, giant birds, like emus, that won a war against people. Another reason birds are scary. But yeah, like, for the most part, you'd think, like, oh, you could just shoo them away, but birds take that as, like, a personal affront, and they will try to peck your eyes out. Or, like, oh my goodness, okay, this is one clip that I want to use in a different video that I absolutely love, and it's this kid who's trying to go down a sidewalk on a scooter. You've probably seen it, and this magpie just keeps attacking him the whole way down the street. And the thing that kills me about this clip isn't so much that the child is crying and screaming as the bird is attacking it. It's that somebody saw this happening from far enough away, and then they pulled out their camera to take a video of it while this child is screaming and crying. I appreciate it. But yeah, birds, dangerous. I would not fuck with them, and I don't if I see a bird in the wild, like while I'm out or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's neat, it's a bird. But like keeping it in your house where you have to stare at it every day creeps me out. Weird. Or like you just like sit and talk with your bird and it like vaguely resembles human speech. Weird.
Did you have a good day? What are you doing? I'm a what? What were you going to say? You're a chicken.
I'm a turkey talker.
You're so funny. You're not a chicken, you're a turkey talker?
You're a turkey talker.
Yeah, or even like this I probably not actually a thing, but in my head, whenever people like put the blanket over the bird cage and they're like, "Ha, I tricked the bird. It's sleepy now." I feel like the bird is actually like fully awake in there and it's just like, "Yes, foolish human. I have lulled you into a false sense of security, but one of these days I will murder you in your sleep, and you will regret ever having caged me. My soul shall be free." Yeah, birds are weird, man. But like if you like birds, that's cool. I mean, like I said, some of them I have a lot of respect. Like some of them are very intelligent, which I think is partially why they creep me out. But like I also think fish are evil. I think if there was any evidence that like demons possess animals, it'd be fish and angry birds. But yeah, you like birds, that's cool. I understand there's a lot of like neat behaviors about birds and things, and it seems like some people have like really close relationships with birds, which is kind of cute, but I would not personally want a bird. I like the idea of crow friends. Crow friends seem cool. But like most other birds, like cockatiels, what is that? I think they're actually demons. Like even when people are like, "Oh, he's being so cute," he's just like puffed up, like he's ready to murder somebody, and that's supposed to be like him being friendly because he seems like really mad. I don't know if you should. I don't know if he likes you. So yeah, birds are evil and weird, and I don't trust them. But if you like birds, that's okay. And that is my short video essay on why birds are creepy, and I don't really understand why people want to keep them as pets, because they're much chiller when they're far away over there.
What? Me and you are going to have problems here, buddy.
That's my money.